Look who gets to have a go of driving.
The roads are really good up here, and instead of having black tar, they've actually got like a red tar, which makes the drive a bit more enjoyable.
We did plan to stop here at Lake Gardner, I think you pronounce it, and for a stopover, but we got there and it was like 40 degrees. So we went for a walk and took some drone shots of the lake. It's a saltwater lake, and I think, what did Andrew, you say they do there?
They used to race cars on it.
Yeah, so that's quite interesting.
That's how big it is, and yeah, they used to drag race on there type thing.
As you can see here on the drone shots, the magnitude and the size of the lake is absolutely colossal.
This is our first stopover at a rest area. It's halfway between Coober Pedy and Port Augusta. It was recommended to us. We stayed there with another couple that were there too.
Say hi to Hazel and Murray.
Murray, yep. How you going? As you can see, we were in Coober Pedy.
And what a quaint little town Coober Pedy is.
It's great.
Yes, it's very eclectic, I think, don't you?
Yes, if you like red dust and plenty of it, come to Coober Pedy.
Oh, the photos you're looking at now is when we actually went to see the Serbian church, which is underground. I must admit that was an amazing...
Yeah, it was. It was great.
Yeah, amazing thing to see.
You can't believe that they made that out of the ground.
Here's the famous Coober Pedy sign.
Everybody takes a photo.
Yes, exactly. So we did a little bit of touring around the town. We went and had a look at some opal shops. There's a big bucket.
Yep, we walked up there. It's just above where we were staying. Went up there, but of course the place was closed because it's not peak.
And then we went for a bit of a look into one of the opal shops, and the staff are very helpful and stuff.
Here's where we stayed at the old timers mine.
Mine, yep.
Free camp there.
Which was good. It was awesome.
When you visit Coober Pedy, put the breakaways on your list because it is one of the most beautiful places you can go to.
Yeah, I must admit that that was definitely a highlight of the trip for me, was to go there to the breakaways. The colours of these this landscape is just amazing.
You'd never think it was so close to Coober Pedy.
No, it's just such a vast difference between Coober
totally
Pedy
different.
and the breakaways. You really need to, if you're ever just passing through, just turn off. It's not a big turn off. You do need a permit to go there though. And because it's a national park, it doesn't cost much to go there.
Also a dog fence there too.
Yeah, that's right. So the dog fence that runs along the different states to keep the dingoes out of the grazeland and stuff. We went and saw that as well.
it was our anniversary, so we decided to stay at the Desert Cave Hotel. What anniversary is not
complete? Complete without staying underground. It's a little bit hard to believe that we're in the red centre. There's a lot more green at the moment than there is red, isn't there, darling?
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
This looks like the sign coming up here. Looks like the one that we're going to stay at, maybe. Yep, some Marriott's. Yep. Have a look how green it is. It's unbelievable. Everywhere you look. We left Coober Pedy and headed along the Stuart still, and we were heading for the Northern Territory border. But that was a fair way away still, so we thought, you know, a 3-hour drive is enough really to, you know, pull the caravan. So we pulled over at a rest area called Marriott, and great place to stay. And so here we stayed for our second night on the highway, sleeping.
We got there a bit early, so we decided to play around with the drone a bit because there was no one around and the wind wasn't around. So yeah, here's a few shots of what we picked up on the drone, and you can see here's a dry riverbed. Imagine what it's like when it's going.
Yeah, it must have been
when it's really
flowing.
raining.
Yeah, I don't reckon you would have been able to stay on there. Like, it's full on. We had a roast dinner, sat around a table, had a couple of wines, and I said to Andrew that I was a bit nervous about staying on the highway for the first time on our own. Last time we stayed with Hazel and Murray, but this time we were on our own, so I was a little bit dubious about it.
And I was right till she said that, but it was all good. We had a good night's sleep, and woke up the next day nice and refreshed. So yeah, enjoy this part of the video. This is the beginning of the Unundata track. We thought we'd have a look at it because we had plans on going on it, but due to all the rain and
the flooding and stuff, we just didn't want to risk it.
And here we are in the Northern Territory.
Yay!
For the first time
ever. Very excited to be here, that's for sure.
And Look
And-
what greeted us. Everyone always
Oh.
wanted to see a desert flower.
I've always wanted to see the desert pea, and there it was, just sitting there right in front of me. Absolutely amazing.
As we're driving to Uluṟu, we're looking over every hill trying to find Uluṟu. But there it was, Mount Connor. Tricked us again. Everybody gets sucked in with that
and
one.
everyone does get sucked in that Mount Connor is Uluṟu, but it's not. It is a very stunning place to see, but it's not Uluṟu.
Who thought when Yvonne took this that this would be cheap fuel?
There's Uluṟu in the background, our first glimpses of the rock.
Yay, the big rock!
Yeah, we've come a long way to see the rock, and we're finally here. Pretty excited to see that. We're staying at the Ayers Rock Resort in the campground area.
We have to spend 6 days
Yeah,
there.
6 days. Beautiful. Firstly, though, we would just like to take a moment to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land. This is unbelievable. Up we go. I don't know if you can hear them, but you should see the bird life here. The finches. Look at them all. They're all the little zebra finches. We purposely left the video of the shots that we took just with just the music. I think it's important just to absorb the beauty of Uluṟu, and that's something that we really found first class. It's more than we ever imagined, and I think Andrew and I both feel very privileged to have been able to explore it and to be part of it and to respect it for the beauty that it holds.
Next day we went to the Uluṟu. That was absolutely breathtaking. The height and the magnitude of them rocks is totally amazing.
Yeah, the Uluṟu mountains are just out of nowhere. So different to Uluṟu as well. The landscape is very different to what it's like. And we came to a place where we're only 190 kilometres from WA border. We didn't realise how close we would be. So enjoy some of the pics that we took around the Uluṟu. Check out the flies.
Beautiful.
Oh, you gotta love it. And there's a big Uluṟu mountain at the back.
We're in the gorge at the Uluṟu, and this is how majestic and high the walls are. Off its head, how high a rock formation can go.
Because of the recent rains, everything is green, and that also causes the flowers to be in full bloom, which are absolutely stunning. Hi, how you going? start this morning. It is currently in Northern Territory, 6:45. We're heading to Kings Canyon to do the rim walk. The temperature's meant to be around 36 degrees today, so we thought we'd get an early start. They recommend that anyway, so off we go. We'll talk to you when we're on top. Bye.
Okay, here we are at the bottom of Kings Canyon. 500 steps up, they reckon, and then a 6-kilometre walk around the top.
Yeah,
Let's see how we go.
It was a little challenging for sure, but it was well worth it. It is a spectacular walk. We did it in probably 3 hours, which we were pretty chuffed with, but it does pose challenges. So
Pretty tough on the old legs.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we did it. It was a bucket list for us and we have achieved it. So we can tick that off our list. Enjoy the pics, everyone. This in here, it's like a cathedral of some type. It looks beautiful. There's a whole lot of people up there. Check that out. It's a type of group.
Okay, we've been to Kings Canyon, we've done the rim walk, we stayed at the resort there, it was great, went for swims all the time, and
Yep.
now it's time to move on. So, talking to people around the pool, they said instead of going back the 7 hours to Alice Springs, try the Mereenie Loop, isn't it? Mereenie Loop,
Yeah.
which is only 100 k's, and they reckon it had been graded. So we thought, yep, we'll give it a crack, but
We needed to get a permit though.
yeah, we needed to get a
Because
permit.
it's Aboriginal land, so and the money that you pay for your permit goes back into the Aboriginal community, obviously. So we bought the pass, we designated the day that we were going, and packed up our stuff, and we took off.
Hit the road.
Yep, hit the road, literally.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that easy, really, was it?
No.
They said it'd be 100 k's, but it ended up being 150, 149, I think
Yeah,
it was.
So by the time
We
got to
saved
the
a lot of
town.
fuel by doing it because we only did 30 to 40 k's an hour because the road is corrugated. It's 4 lanes wide. It's very, very rutted out from it's obviously had rain.
Yeah.
So yeah, just pick your line, let your tyres down, and if you're carrying a caravan, let your tyres down too, because you don't want to rattle that to pieces either.
No, and I think it's very achievable. It's not an unachievable road. We did it, and it's, you know, and our caravan's obviously built for that too. But it's very achievable to do. But you just take your time. That's
And
what we did.
plenty
We
of
just,
red dust.
Yeah, there's plenty of red dust. There's plenty of that, and the caravan is still covered in the red
That's
dust.
right.
But that's okay.
But that's part of the
That's
adventure.
okay. So anyway, we're gonna sign off here.
Yep.
We've had a great time exploring, you know, Uluṟu, the Olgas, Kings Canyon, and the last bit is the Mereenie Loop, and that will head us into Alice Springs. So if you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up. You can subscribe to our channel if you like. Leave us a comment if there's
chuck
something
us
you
a
want to
comment.
know.
Anything you want to know?
Yeah, just put it in the comments and we'll see if we can answer them for you. So take care everyone, and we'll see you again in Alice Springs.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.